Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be cash stuffing for the first week of August. So I hope you're all doing really well. I had my birthday a couple of days ago. I was going to film this then, but I just regressed completely with my illness and I just haven't been well at all. I'm hopefully getting better soon, so thank you for all your messages for my birthday. I really appreciated it. It was lovely, but I've barely left the house and yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of times, but anyway, we're back and we're cash stuffing for the first week of August. So in today's video I'm going to be cash stuffing £315. We'll get to that in a second. First of all, I want to say thank you to all of the lovely comments about Errol being unstuffed. He lost like £37 in the space of about 20 minutes. So I'm sure everyone's going to want to know your secret, Errol, and your diet tips. But yes, so he's got distinctly less or fewer coins in him now than he did a few days ago. So if you haven't seen that video, please go and check it out. But on to the cash stuffing. So we are going ahead to my week 3 here. So let's get the money out. And this should be 315. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300, 5, 10 and 15. So £315 is all here. I have to say, one of the things I think has got me down in the last few days is just the weather. It is so bad here. Like it's not even a joke anymore because it's just so depressing. It's just will not stop raining. It hasn't stopped raining pretty much for a couple of weeks. It's been that bad. So I don't know what it's like where you are, but it's so bloody depressing here. So I'm trying to like whip myself out of like a bit of a cloud, if I'm honest. So anyway, I tell you what, I have been sent something very kindly by an Etsy shop called Mama Needs a Plan. So if you haven't heard of her before, please go and check her out. She sent me a digital download of like a book of savings challenges. So I'm just going to show you them quickly. This is them here. So I've printed them out. So it's a digital download as far as I'm aware. I don't know if you can buy it physically, but it's just some lovely savings challenges. So this one here, you colour in the flowers and they're each worth £1 and that saves 50. These are hearts, each worth £1, that saves 100. And then you've got a holiday fund one where each of these tickets are £10. Because I'm not sure which ones of these I'll do, but I might do this one so I can put odd money away from a holiday that isn't like a full 50 quid in one go. So I might do that one. Then you've got Need the Dough, each of them are worth 10 and it equals 500. You've got a house savings page where you can determine what the value is of each house. The same with like a piggy bank version. And then lastly, you've got a colouring in challenge, Stop Dreaming, Start Doing. I really love that. Such positive vibes. I love it. So that was from Mama Needs a Plan. So I just want to say thank you for sending me this. Please go and check out our Etsy shop. I'll see if I can tag it in this video. So yeah, that was really kind of you. Thank you so much. And I probably will start that holiday one at some point. And anyone asking about Errol's just from Amazon and I'll link him in this video so you can buy one too. He's like 20 odd quid. He's not cheap. But they do a cat version and I think they do a dog version and maybe a chicken. I can't remember now, but I'll tag him in this video. So anyway, first job is, what do I have left over from the last week? So let's see what I've got in coins for Errol and others. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, £4 for Ira, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 50 pences for the 50p challenge and some change. And then I've got nothing in groceries, no fuel, no spending. I didn't have much spending in here anyway, but I think I might have bought like a couple of sandwiches when I was out, just like shopping. So that's where that's gone. And then I've got some 5s left over. I've got 1, 2, 3 5s for the £5 challenge later on. Okay, so let's restuff. Groceries as usual is going to get 50, so 20, 40 and 50. And then fuel is going to get 20. And then spending, we'll do the infinity challenge. So I budget £35 for spending each week, but then I'll do this challenge from Budget with Ira, where I roll a dice and whatever it lands on, I'll save that towards a fund later on. And it just means I'm not spending as much each week and I'm actually putting some cash towards a category. So here we go. Oh, you've got to be joking. That's the universe doesn't like me at the minute. It's fine, whatever. So I have to stay on 25, which means £25 will go towards an envelope later on. And I've got, again, £10 spending for the week. I think that's okay, to be honest. I don't have much in terms of plans. I'm doing this late anyway, so I'll probably film another cash stuffing maybe on Sunday. I don't know, because I'm away next week, so we'll see when I can do it. But anyway. Right, so that is all of the cash envelopes done. I just want to do a shout out as well to the lovely Laura from Labelle Budgets, Labelle UK store on Etsy. She's such a wonderful person. If you haven't seen her cash stuffing channel, please check her out. She's really, really good. She's fellow Northeast. She's from where I'm from pretty much. And yeah, she's just a lovely girl, and I didn't know that this was happening, but on my birthday, and she was like, I can't believe it arrived on your birthday, she sent me a little package. So she sent me a birthday card, which is just so sweet and kind, and she sent me this book as well. She said it's one of my favourite books. I've never read this before, so I'm really looking forward to starting this. So yeah, I just want to say thank you, Laura. I had a really emotional time because that came, right? And then I got a package from my friend in Scotland who I travel with, and then a package from Australia from my other friend that I travel with, and they all arrived within the space of like an hour. So the Royal Mail delivered Laura's, and then I think it was like Parcel Force or something delivered one from Scotland, and then a DHL van turned up outside my house. I was like, what is going on? And it was the guy from Australia with a lovely present. So I was so overwhelmed. I just thought, how kind are people? So thank you to everybody. It was lovely. Right, anyway, I am a bit emotional at the minute. I don't know what's wrong with me. So we're going to start with my essentials binder for the rest of the cash stuffing. And we are going to start with home, which is going to get 5. So home now has 100 in the bank, and then 20, 45, 145 in home. And then household is going to get 5 as well. So it has 50 in the bank and then 75 in household. I think I need to take some money out of it. Oh no, I'm taking it from home maintenance for some reason. Right, anyway, we'll get on to that next, because I have made some purchases. So home maintenance is not getting anything. It's got 150, 175. Now then, I need to take 35 out. So let's just take 25. So I've basically bought, I should have took it from household. I tell you what, let's take it from both. Because I bought like a scrubbing brush in a bucket. But then from home maintenance, I need to like re-caulk around my bath, because it's becoming quite mouldy. And there's only so much you can do before you have to re-seal it. So I'm just going to take the seal off and re-seal it. I've bought the gun and the silicone. That was like 20 quid. So let's say I'm taking 20 from home maintenance for that. So it's now got 155 in home maintenance. And then we'll take 15 from here. So I'll swap that. I don't know if this is going to screw me over later on, but let's take 15, I'll take that one, from household to cover the bucket and like scrub and brush and stuff, so that's fine. So I'll just put that 35 to one side for now, because I've got others to unstuff. Right, so energy is pausing, we're pausing on it, it's got 250, appliances we're skipping. And then garden, is going to get 5. So it has 120, 145 in garden. I do need to take 10 from here. I shouldn't have done this straight after my condensing because I'm now a bit screwed for change. Right, I might do that another time. It's just sitting on my credit card at the minute. It's cool. Okay, Kingston Insurance and car tax are all fully funded, which is amazing. And then car maintenance is going to get 5. So it has £205 altogether in car maintenance. And I can colour in another half of one of these. There we go. And then buffer is a savings challenge. So that is it for my essentials binder. Okay, next up we're going to do my binder. And we're starting with Hair and Beauty, which is going to get 10. So let's just swap them for 20. So Hair and Beauty has 100 in the bank and then 25, 125. And then Clothes is also going to get 10. So let's do the same. So Clothes has 100 in the bank and then 25, 125. Oh, and I need to take 20 out. Right, here's a weird one. So when I was in London a few weeks ago, I left my umbrella in a bar. I do this all the time. I've had the same brilliant umbrella for about 15 years, but I've had 5 of them because I keep losing the damn things, but I love this umbrella. So anyway, it came to the fact that I needed to buy it again because I called up the bar. One of my colleagues went round the next morning and it wasn't there, apparently. We were the last to leave, so I don't know what's happened to it. But anyway, and then I was like, where do I take an umbrella from? Like, where does that come from? Do I need a category of like everything else? Because I was like, it doesn't come from home because you don't use an umbrella out like inside the home. So then I thought, should I take it from clothes? Because it's sort of like a clothing accessory in some ways, but it's also practical. What do you think? Anyway, take that out of there. So then we've got Looks, which is getting 5. So it has 50 in the bank and then 70, 85 in Looks. And then Books is getting skipped. Health is going to get 5. So it has 50 in the bank, 75 and 80 in Health. Yoga is fully funded with 100. Social is going to get 5. So it now has 55 in Social. Fun is going to get 5. So we have 50, 70, 85 in Fun. That's built up really well, actually. Very good. And then Gifts is going to get 10. So it has 60 in Gifts. Sorry. Tech is going to get 5. So it has 55 and 60 in Tech. And then my holiday fund, oh, hold on. Where is it? Okay. So that's my chair, by the way, it's nothing else. Right, holiday fund is going to get 50. So we now have 1,000 in the bank and then 50. So I can colour in another aeroplane. Okay. So we're looking good on this. It's all going well so far. There we go. So that's that done. And then Trip Fund is going to get skipped. So that is it for my binder. So let's just go back to garden and see if we can do the £10. So we'll put a 20 down and take back 2 10s, but then I'll put 1 10 here. There we are. So 120.35 in garden. Awesome. So then this money here, which is 20, 40, 50, 65, that is going to go back to the bank. So that is what I use this envelope in here for. So when I go to the bank, I can put that back into the bank. And I can't use the post office anymore, unfortunately, because, you know, with me having the side business, some of my cash condensings are quite large quantities. And I went to the post office one day to pay in the money from my condensing, and it was declined. And I was like, why are you not letting me put money in? Like, I don't understand. So next time I was in my bank, which is Santander, I asked the question, and she said, oh, there's a money laundering cap on putting money into the post office. They cap it at £10,000 in 1 year. And I stood there and I was like, have I put that much money into the post office in a 12-month period? I was absolutely blown away. But I obviously have. So I'm now banned from the post office, unfortunately, from paying any money in. And I said, is there a way of knowing when that's lifted? And she went, you'd have to go back through your account and count up every post office entry and figure out when that would like stop. So now I've just decided I'm not going to the post office again for that reason. Never mind, that's life. Right, birthdays. Is going to get 20, so we're going to finish. So Ginny's fully funded with 60, and we're going to finish my dad and give him 20. So he now has 50 in the bank, 70, 90 and 100. And I'm really happy that I've managed to save £100 for him. He's not till December as well, which is great. And then Molly is January, and then it's Bruno. So that's that done. Okay, so next we're going to do binder challenges, and we're starting with Christmas today. And Christmas is going to get 15, which is there. So let's cross that off, 15. And find the 15. There we go. So 10 and 5 for Christmas. So that's great. And then after that we'll do mortgage. I completely neglected these in my side hustle. I just totally forgot that they were sat right next to me. Never mind. So mortgage today is going to get 20. Let's cross off this 20 here. I'm going to restock my binders probably this evening. I did finish my orders a few days ago, but I've just been so poorly that I couldn't even, like the thought of, because I put all my stuff away as well, and the thought of getting it all out again. So yeah, I'm going to restock binders probably tonight. I don't know what time yet. And then I've just got some placeholder orders to send out as well. So that's mortgage done. And then we'll move on to my 10K challenge. Okay, so today I'm adding 10, which means in this round of 200, I've got 20, 40 and 50. So let's cross off the next 10. So 50 in this envelope, and then I've got 400 all together in the bank. Cool, so that's that one done. And then we'll move on to the rest of my savings challenges in here. So Sparks of Joy is all done. I did that in my side hustle cash. No, I didn't. I did it in my condensing video, didn't I? So there's £500 in there. I've been looking at, so I got a conch piercing back in March. It's nowhere near healed yet, but I've been looking at what jewellery to get for it, because I'd quite like something that's real gold. So I've been looking at a real gold like conch ring for the piercing. So I might get one of those. I'm not sure how much yet, probably like 100 quid or something. I've got a consultation for the facial injections, we're going to call it. We'll see what he says. He's a doctor. that I found. So we'll see what he says. I'm sure he's going to say I would benefit from it. He's not going to say no. Well, I doubt it. So we'll see what they say and then I'll make a decision after that. But it's a free consultation, so that's cool. Right, so build a buffer is going to get 10. So it has 200, 350 in the bank, and then 370, 80 and 385. 385. So before I start any new challenges, I really want to finish this and get it done. So that's the plan. So I can colour in another 10 on here. This is from Caro Cash and I just love how simple it is. And then we've got Scouse Girl. Oh, hang on. Okay. So we're working on the dominoes. And I want to do 10. So we'll do these 2 5s here. I'll use a different colour, just mix it up a bit. So 1 5 here. And 1 here. There we go. So we're nearly finished Domino Dash, and then after that we've got Cake Capital. So that's exciting, right? So £10 for Scouse Girl budgets. So she now has 50 in the bank, and then 70, 80 and 90 in Scouse Girl, which is brilliant. Okay, so next we've got Roll With It. So it's another £25. I don't know what the world is doing to me at the moment, but I now roll this 10-sided dice, and whatever it lands on here will go towards that category. So who's the lucky category today, getting 25 quid? 8. Oh, it's going to Trip Fund. Awesome, okay. So let's bring back my binder, which is where Trip Fund is. And it's at the back. And I said I would sort this out, didn't I? And I haven't. Never mind. Right, so 20 in, no, 25, isn't it, into Trip Fund? Oh, that's gonna make us go a bit confused. So it's got 150 in the bank, 170, 195, 195. So how do we colour this in? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. So I need to colour in 3/4 of this aeroplane. And then I might give it a cheeky 5 at some point. Let's just colour it in like that. And then I'll make it up at some point so it's right. So 195 in Trip Fund. Okay, and then next up we have the £5 challenge. How exciting. 1, 2, 3 5s going in here. I have no idea how much this is, by the way. It's got to be at least a couple of hundred there, do you think? And we've got the rest of the year to go, so that's exciting. Okay, and then next we've got Ira. Alrighty, so for Ira, we did a good bit of condensing in the last condensing from this bag, so that was good. Right, so yes, it's been my birthday, but it's honestly been a really shitty time. So should I draw a birthday cake or should I not bother? Shall we just do that? Because I really don't know what else to draw other than like a box of tissues. For me cold, I'm not sitting crying, don't worry. Let's have a look. Let's just do a birthday cake, I think. Right, okay, I'm not bringing up a picture on out, so we'll just draw a birthday cake. Ooh, those pens seen better days. Right, shall we have a chocolate cake? So how have you all been doing? How are you coping with this weather? Honestly, I feel like we're on another planet at the minute. Like everything's upside down, topsy-turvy. Left is right, up is down, front is back, inside out. The world seems to be a very scary place at the minute, I think. I don't usually feel like this as well. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what kind of chocolate cake this is, by the way, but it's got purple icing. And then we're not going to draw 41 candles, so let's just have that many. So it's really bad. Happy birthday. Okay, so how many was it this week? It was 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 coins going into, into Ira. And you know what, just from doing this Book of Savings challenges, so here's what we've done so far. We did floaty at the start, each of them, so only one where each of them was worth £2 each. Because I had a load of £2 coins, so that's what we did. Then we did Save Dogu. Oh my god, I've got terrible memories of that. Then we did cocktails and cue ball. Then we did the donuts and then the sprinkles with the reverse camel. And now we're on to the drawing. So we've got word search, relax 2, which is a colouring one, the weather one. I don't know what to do about that one. I guess record the weather, maybe. Like a Tetris game, pizzas, Christmas, the space one, and then this is one that I might not do this one on the back, but I mean, we're kind of, are we even halfway? Yeah, this is halfway, and we've saved already, just from pound coins, apart from the start where it was 220 quid. Like, that's amazing. What a great challenge. I absolutely love it. Right, shut up. 50p challenge. This is from Esther at My Money Matters. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have any special ones? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's 1992, 1997, 50p's. I think these are worth something, or maybe just face value. Anyway, I don't know. Let's put them in. So 4 50 pences are going in. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally we've got 1 to 100. Errol is feeling so much better, aren't you? 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, and £1.45. So 145 is going in Errol. He's so much better. He's got so much more space. Yes, you had your backside ripped out on camera. I love that comment. Honestly, it was so funny. Right. 145 minus. So next on the list, we've got 27. So 27. Then 25, then, minus 23, minus 21. I love being able to do loads of them. This is fun. Minus 20. And then we've got 29, so we'll do the 19. And the 10. Oh, there's really not many to go, and then we'll have done it once. I mean, I know I've unstuffed them and condensed it and stuff, but still, it's exciting. And then this challenge here is really good because you basically can tick off how many times you've done it. So once it's been done once, it'll have saved £50 and 50 pence. And then, so I might just keep going. And I've made, well, I haven't made it. I have an envelope here for the money that was condensed out of Errol in the last video. So I might make a cover for it, like a vinyl sign, and call it something. Someone said Errol's Pellets. I might call it Errol's Lipo, because he basically just got it all sucked out of him in 20 minutes. So a bit of liposuction. Right, thank you so much for watching another cash stuffing video. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.